Before there was light to see or darkness to fear, before names learned to exist, there was only an endless quiet. No sky arched above it, no earth lay beneath it. Time had not yet learned how to move, and within that quiet, something was aware. It had no shape, no thought, no desire, yet it was not empty. It was watching itself exist. That awareness was Shiva. He did not wake because he had never slept. He did not arrive because there was nowhere to arrive from. He simply was, still, infinite, untouched by beginning or end. When the universe stirred for the first time, it was not with sound, but with vibration. From that vibration, space unfolded. From space came breath. From breath, fire learned to glow. And where awareness met movement, creation happened. Shiva did not create the universe happened around him. As existence expanded, it began to forget its source. Forms took pride in their shape, light believed itself superior to shadow, movement mocked stillness. To remind creation of truth, Shiva opened his eyes. From that gaze arose Brahma, filled with the urge to create. From that same gaze arose Vishnu, steady with the need to preserve. And Shiva remained unchanged, watching both. Brahma shaped worlds, Vishnu sustained them. Life multiplied, time learned to count, and yet arrogance was born alongside beauty. Once Brahma and Vishnu began to argue. Each believed himself supreme. Their voices echoed across the cosmos until the universe itself seemed to shrink in discomfort. Then it happened. Between them appeared a pillar of fire, endless, blinding, without beginning or end. Brahma flew upwards to find its peak. Vishnu dove downward to find its base. Ages passed. Neither succeeded. When Vishnu returned and bowed in truth, the fire softened. Shiva emerged from it, neither angry nor pleased. "I am not above you," he said. "I am before you." And the pillar vanished. Time continued. Worlds rose and fell. Species learned to breathe, to hunt, to think. Gods were worshipped. Rituals grew complex. Rules were written. Shiva walked away from it all. He chose mountains and forests, cremation grounds and silence. He wore ashes to remind himself and others that all forms return to dust. He laughed freely. He wept openly. He danced when the universe grew heavy. Some called him mad. Others called him divine. Neither understood him. Those who came to him seeking power often left disappointed. Those who came seeking truth left changed. He sat in meditation for ages, unmoving, until 7 seekers approached him, broken by their questions. Shiva turned away from them, testing their patience. When they did not leave, he finally turned towards them. And with a single glance, he taught them everything: how breath becomes mind, how mind becomes bondage, how stillness becomes freedom. They became the first sages, the first yogis. Creation flowed on. But creation, like all things, had to end. Again and again. When worlds grew rigid with ego, Shiva rose. He danced not in rage but in rhythm. Each step dissolved a form that had forgotten its source. This was not destruction, this was mercy. When poison rose from the churning of existence itself, Shiva drank it without hesitation. When demons prayed with devotion, Shiva blessed them, knowing that misuse of gifts would teach their own lessons. He loved fiercely and lost deeply. He withdrew and returned. He shattered illusions and rebuilt balance. And when time itself one day reaches its final breath, when stars dim and gods fall silent, Shiva will still be there, unchanged, watching existence dissolve back into quiet, not ruling, not judging, only being. Because Shiva was never a god among others. He is the silence between thoughts, the awareness behind breath, the stillness that remains when everything else ends. And that is who Lord Shiva really is.